Hey, what's up guys, this is Bravo, and today I have an update on some Halo 4 news. All of this was just posted in the Halo Bulletin on Halo Waypoint. This week's Halo Bulletin tells us many things and gives us a lot more clarification and pictures that deal with specializations. We also learn about a 50-level system for the first time and the Boltshot. So first of all, BS Angel, who is the community manager at 343, tells us that the time for significant changes and alterations has passed, and that 343 is now tweaking and fine-tuning all of the individual weapons, abilities, packages, etc. So this really is the home stretch for Halo 4 multiplayer. Now, once again, there's a lot of information coming up. It's going to tell us all about specializations and even a lot more than what we learned yesterday from IGN. So Halo 4 has 50 levels. Once you advance through the standard 50 levels, you will get an option to enlist in a specialization, and you can choose which one. But if you want to unlock another specialization, you must get your level 50 again, as you can only unlock one at a time. And we don't know how this 50-level system is going to work. All we know at this point is that there are 50 levels. We learned yesterday that specializations will have 10 levels of items to unlock. But we just learned today that as you level up through these dedicated paths, you will unlock armor sets, emblems, visor colors, and then weapon and armor skins, and also armor mods. Also important is the fact that these mods and unlockables are not tied to the armor, so you don't have to wear a certain armor to use the mod of your choice. We didn't know this, and this is huge. And this next part is also pretty big. We're being told these mods enhance a small part of the sandbox and that they're not going to greatly affect the skill gap according to 343. BS Angel writes that good players will still be good, and not good players will still be not good. So we don't know to what degree all these mods are going to affect the gameplay, but it is good to know that 343 has taken the skill gap into consideration when toying and balancing these mods. So David Ellis also clarified yesterday that specializations are endgame content. So if you have access to all of these by purchasing the limited edition, you're still going to need to get that level 50 before you can enlist in any of the specializations. So before we get into the details about each one, all of the specializations will eventually be made available in the months after launch. And 343 is going to track the progress of the Halo 4 player base to decide exactly when these are going to be released. Also, and this is pretty big and very good to know for competitive players, we now know that out of the box, some of the Halo matchmaking playlists are going to be geared towards competitive play and more vanilla play, as some like to call it. So now today I'm only going to touch on the updates of each mod that have been clarified by 343. So for the Wetwork mod, we've learned that the Stealth Armor mod has a minor effect on Promethean Vision. We will also have to wait until PAX to see, just how minor these effects are on Promethean Vision. We know it's going to be an outline instead of a full red body, but I will be at PAX and I'll be checking it out. Also, we are seeing for the first time the Wetwork Gold Visor, the Wetwork Blue-Orange Visor, the Wetwork Armor Set, the Wetwork Armor Set variant, and the DMR weapon skin. These will be unlocked as you progress through the Wetwork specialization. Next, the Pioneer mod has the Fast Track armor, which allows you to rank up faster. It gives players more post-game experience, as we learned yesterday. We also learned that this could be replaced by something like carrying an extra grenade or sprinting longer. This comes straight from the bulletin, and I believe this is brand new. I did not know that you could unlock or choose to equip an extra grenade, so I'm going to be on the lookout for more info on this specific enhancement in the near future. Also, we're going to see for the first time the Pioneer Gold Visor, the Pioneer Silver/Blue Visor, the Pioneer Armor Set, the Pioneer Armor Set variant, and the Plasma Pistol weapon skin. And next up, let's see if we have any clarification on the Engineer specialization. And we definitely have some news on this topic. As you know, weapons drop at the beginning of the game in Halo 4, and these are called ordnance drops. And the Drop Recon Armor mod that comes with the Engineer specialization will allow you to see which weapons are dropping actually before the game starts. And the details of this are still being tweaked. We don't know how long before the game the player will see the items, so it's hard to tell right now just how much of an advantage you're going to get. Also, we have some more pretty things. We've got the Engineer Gold Visor, the Engineer Pink, Purple, Blue Visor, the Engineer Armor Set, the Engineer Armor Set variant, and also the Suppressor weapon skin. And this is the first time we've seen this weapon referred to as the Suppressor. It was rumored to be the new Promethean repeater weapon, something like an assault rifle, but we now know that it is the Suppressor, and it looks pretty badass. Now on to the tracker. We know this allows you to re-request your personal ordnance options. So when you call in a personal ordnance, you get 3 options to choose from. You guys have probably seen this in Halo 4 gameplay. Normally you'd hit down, left, or right to choose one of your ordnance options. Now you can hit up if you use this mod, and you'll be given a new set. BS Angel makes it clear that you can get duplicates, but you're more likely to get your favorite weapon or power-up the second time around. So there's a few new details there about the Requisition Armor mod. That's what it's being called. In the Tracker Specialization, you'll be unlocking the Tracker Gold Visor, the Tracker Purple Visor, the Tracker Armor Set, of course the Tracker Armor Set variant, and the Boltshot weapon skin. Here we go, the Boltshot. People have been calling this their Promethean pistol, but it has now been revealed and also named. We don't know how it works just yet, but we have seen it in some of the footage that has been released by 343, so hopefully we will see more of this gun very soon. Rogue has also been a hot topic in the community, and we learned that the Stability Armor mod increases stability when you are being shot. Now, all we know is that this mod makes you, quote, flinch less, end quote, when you are zoomed in and getting hit. It will obviously be used by players who use the DMR, the BR, etc., and also players who like to use those weapons, especially at a long range. Now, we're being told that if two players are in a DMR ability turned on, that they'll have a small advantage, but that skill and steady hands will still be the most important thing. So once again, the skill gap is referenced, but we're of course going to have to try out all these mods ourselves when we get the game in our hands. But if this mod is as powerful as it sounds, or as powerful as it really could be, I see it being very popular. So in the Rogue path, you'll unlock the Rogue Gold Visor, the Rogue Red, Orange, Silver Visor, the Rogue Armor Set, the Rogue Armor Set variant, and the Carbine weapon skin. The Stalker Specialization has the Nemesis mod, which has also been a popular item of discussion. It gives you an icon on your screen of the person who last killed you, and I was very happy to learn that if you use this mod, the enemy team will know. So even though you might have an arrow over your head, the article mentions that you can use this information to even bait your enemy towards you and essentially counter this mod. So you're going to be given information, but the enemy team will know exactly what you know. The bulletin also says that this mod will give you a short window of intelligence in the movement of an enemy player or team. With the Stalker, you're going to be working towards the Stalker Gold Visor, the Stalker Yellow-Green Visor, the Stalker Armor Set, the Stalker Armor Set variant, and the Battle Rifle weapon skin. The Pathfinder is somewhat of a niche specialization in my opinion, and it's aimed at players who like vehicle weapons and or turrets. It entails the Gunner Armor mod. We learned about that, and if you're in the gunner of a vehicle, your weapon will not overheat as fast, and also if you want to rip a turret off of its mount, you can move around faster, but you still will not be able to use your armor abilities or sprint. Along with the Pathfinder Specialization, you'll get goodies like the Pathfinder Gold Visor, the Pathfinder Orange-Green Visor, the Pathfinder Armor Set, the Pathfinder Armor Set variant, and the Assault Rifle weapon skin. Operator is last today, and if you are piloting a vehicle, you will suffer the negative effects of an overcharged plasma pistol for less than normal time. Your vehicle that you drive will also be more durable over a longer period of time, and you can still get hijacked, but the window for this is smaller. Along with the Wheelman Armor mod, you're going to be working towards the Operator Gold Visor, the Operator Orange Purple Visor, the Operator Armor Set, the Operator Armor Set variant, and lastly, the Magnum weapon skin. So that is it today. We just got a ton of information, a lot of clarification on certain details that ended up being pretty important. So thank you 343 for providing us with these details, and also lots of pretty eye candy for us to drool over until November 6th. Also, thank you guys for watching. As always, if you found this video informative, please like it and subscribe for more Halo 4 news, discussion, and gameplay. Also, leave a comment below and let me know which specialization you think you might be choosing first. I know I'm not exactly sure which one I want to use when I get the game and eventually when I get my level 50. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be back soon with more info. Peace.